Welcome to everybody. Thank you all so much for joining us on a Tuesday night to see what we do. So a little bit about me. I am a nurse and a nutritionist, and I'm a mum of 3 kids and a wife to my husband, obviously. And in the last 2 years, I've become a proud franchisee in the Juice Plus company as well. So I've taken on having my own business, which is something I never really thought I would do at this stage of my life. So 2 years ago, I was studying 2 degrees from home around my kids, and my husband became quite unwell. And so his wage that we were relying on as a family became a little unstable as we weren't sure what was going to happen with his health. And so I guess for me it was put everything in to see what happened. And this opportunity presented itself to me, and it was really good timing. So we decided, after having tried many things for my husband's illness, we'd give it a go. And to be really honest with you, at the start, I was only really hoping that this would become something that could help us to cover the cost of our products to help my husband's illness, really. And anything else would be a bonus. And 2 years on, I can tell you that it's been something that's absolutely changed my life. It's changed my kids' lives. It's become something that has given me back contribution and ownership of being me, and being able to give my family things that we weren't able to have before. So we can now have holidays, we can have that freedom lifestyle that we weren't even really thinking that we were going to be able to have at that point in our lives. The products have absolutely helped and healed my husband so much that he's almost back to firing on all cylinders and being 100%, which is wonderful. And my kids don't go a day without having the products either, and their skin is amazing. My teenage son has his shakes every day before he goes to school. I know I feel great knowing that he's had some great nutrition ticked off every day before going out into the world of teenage boys. So I won't waffle on too much longer. I'm going to hand you over to Alison, who's going to explain a little bit about our products and our program.
Hey everyone, this. My name's Ali, and I've been taking the products now for about 18 months. I started basically because my 2-year-old wouldn't touch a single vegetable, and a pediatric dietitian recommended them for me. And basically our lives have changed. So basically now he just eats fruit and veggies off the shelf at the supermarket while I'm cutting them up for dinner. I have so much more energy myself as well. So I've gone from being this zombie mum to now having 2 kids. You can see my little baby down there. Didn't realise she was in the shot. And I don't need to nap during the day anymore at all. So that's awesome for me, because every time he naps. So that's a big change for me. Anyway, I'm just going to go through the products and the program with you. So just bear with me. I just want to show you our main products. So these products here are our capsules. There's fruit, veggies, berries, and omegas. And basically, these ones are probably our flagship products, so they're fruit, veggies and berries, and they are just full of 30 different fruit, veggies and berries packed into a capsule. So they're grown on purpose-built farms. They're picked when they're fully ripe, so they're full of all the nutrients. They're pulped, so they still contain all the skin and the pith and all the nutrients that are in them. And then they're dried, so all the water and sugar is removed, and they're just popped into a vegan capsule. So they're very simple, just fruit, veggies and berries in a capsule, and that's what I love about them. They're so great just to bridge that gap between what we should eat and what we do eat every single day. So in today's environment, it's just so hard to get enough nutrients into us every day, and even though I love fruit and veggies, I definitely don't get enough into me every day, especially that huge variety. So even if I tried, it would be hard to eat enough of them. And there is that. The soil has been depleted of nutrients over time. There's genetic modification. Fruit and veggies are picked before they're ripe. And they're packed into storage for goodness knows how long in cold storage before they're even put on the shelves. So this is a really, really high quality produce that's used in these products, and I love that. So one way of looking at it is to think about how you'd feel if you had a juice full of 30 different fruit, veggies and berries. And I think you'd feel pretty great. So I love that it's just not a fad. It's literally fruit and veggies and just a way of getting more of that variety into you every single day. So next we have the omegas, and these are a vegan fish oil alternative. So omegas are the essential fatty acids that our body needs from our diet, because we can't make them in our body by ourselves. So we get that from fish often, but the fish get their omegas from the plant sources that they eat, so the sea algae. So we actually just skip the fish, we go straight to the algae, and that's where we get the omegas from, as well as other plant sources like chia seeds and sea buckthorn and some other sources as well. So that's it that's in there. It's a really great sustainable way to get those omegas into you. It's great for vegetarians and vegans. It's great for people that hate that fishy reflux like me, because they definitely don't taste like fish. They're very yummy orange flavour. And those are the capsules. So next I just wanted to touch on the gummies. So these are basically exactly the same as the fruit and veggie capsules that we have here, just in a chewable form, which is great for kids and for people that can't swallow capsules. They're a very soft, chewy pastil that basically is like a lolly. And they have been my saviour with my son who won't eat fruit and veggies, or wouldn't. You can get those for free with your order of capsules. For kids between 4 and 18 years for up to 4 years, which is pretty amazing. And the last product is our complete powder. So this is a vegan protein shake. Basically, it's full of superfoods. It's high in protein. It's got all the macronutrients you need. So it's got carbs, fat, protein, everything you need. It makes a delicious shake. So yummy smoothie on the go for breakfast in the morning. Or for lunch. Sorry about the squealing. And yeah, it's delicious. I've never tried a protein shake that I liked before until I had this one. You can mix it with water or milk. You can mix it with any fruit or veggies that you want to add to it. You can just have it on its own. It's also great in recipes like pancakes, protein balls, overnight oats, and so on. So that's my favourite. It comes in chocolate or vanilla. So those are all of the products, and then I just wanted to touch quickly on the program, which is amazing. So basically it's written by Kira Westwick from MasterChef, and there are recipes to suit everybody. So we've got different legs of the program. There's the Juicy Body Transformation program, which is our main program, and that's full of yummy recipes for the whole family. Then we've got the Shred program, which is great for weight loss. Just to kickstart your weight loss, and we've had so many amazing results so far. It goes for 8 weeks usually, what we recommend. At the moment there's a competition going, and the winner's going to take $2,500, which is pretty exciting. There will be another shred starting late April as well. And then we've got, detoxes, cleansers, recipes for kids to get them into the kitchen. We've got recipes for Easter and Christmas and entertaining, and it's just really great to be able to have those really whole food driven recipes. It's all about just eating real whole foods and less packaged and processed foods. So that's a very quick summary. I could talk all day, but I'm just going to pass you on to the next person, who is going to talk about how they've had some awesome wins with their products.
Hey everyone, my name's Monica and I've been taking the Juice Plus product range for over a year now. So the full capsule range, and I take the completes as well, and so does my toddler. So I came across the product range when I was really in need of health improvements in my life. Basically just a very, very tired, fatigued mum, of a just over 1 year old at the time. And since birth, my son was a lot of work during the day and at night, and I was often up from 8 and up times every single night. So the roll-on effect of that was a lot of tiredness, a lot of brain fog. I had been to the doctors constantly asking what I could do to feel better. I was just so tired all the time, and I just didn't want to do anything. And it wasn't a life that I wanted to live. But I didn't have the education and understanding of how important nutrition was. So when I came across the products and then the program, I was so excited that it was so simple, and I'd be able to understand how I could just eat better and then feel better. The roll-on effect from that has been so amazing. Also, my son, from about 13 months old, all of a sudden stopped eating everything that I put in front of him and became fussy as well. So I loved the fact that the gummies would then be a fun lolly way of me to, be able to reward him after eating something good as well. So for myself, within like the first 4 or 5 days, my energy increase was so good, and having felt like I always had like a cloud of exhaustion over me, it was just amazing. Very passionate about, so my brain fog, just my general motivation. I was so excited that I had the energy to actually do things, because I'm a doer. I like to get out and get stuff done, and I just felt like I was homebound all the time. So all of those things have made a huge effect in my life. It's changed, how I'm able to show up as a mum as well, and so that's resulted in a happier, healthier me. So over a year down the track, like, my nutrition is so much better, and I cook healthier meals with lots of color in them. And I've learned everything that I do now from the program. And having those products there is just fantastic, because there's some days I just cannot eat variety as much as I try. And I know that I've always got them as my backup. I also don't eat seafood, so it's a great source of omega for me to have that backup as well. And my son is now a lot more open to eating more colors and varieties because we cook together. So it's just made such a positive impact in my life, and I'm so grateful that I found them, and love that they just make sense, and that they're just made of whole food. So I love that I'm giving my body that. So yeah, that's my health story. And I'm going to pass you on to Shan now to share a little bit about her health story as well.
Awesome. Thanks, Moni. Hi. Hi, everyone. I'm Shan. I'm a mum of 4. I've been on the products with my family for 9 months now, and we're absolutely loving them. Before I started on the products, I was going through a few health issues of my own, the 2 biggest being low energy levels, and also some skin issues. So I've always been an active person, but I was finding myself coming home from netball or the gym feeling really tired and exhausted, and having to nap to recover from that. It would take me a couple of hours before I felt good enough to continue with my day. And I just wasn't able to give my all to the kids as well. And on top of that, I was breaking out with acne all over my forehead. And that was new to me, because I had never gone through that during my teenage years. So I really didn't know what was going on with my body. But what I did know was that I was sick of living that way, and I really needed to change. So when I found out about the products, and looked into it a bit more, I realized that they were really simple to understand, and I loved that they were fully plant-based, which was in alignment with our core values. So I decided to give them a go, and fast forward 2 weeks on, I was feeling amazing. I had an abundance of energy. I wasn't feeling as bloated. What else? Gosh, there's so many things that I felt really soon on in my journey. So I wasn't craving sweet foods like I used to. And also now I'm happy to say that my acne is fully cleared up. I still get the occasional breakout during that time of month, but that's perfectly normal. But yeah, it's just made such a huge impact on my life, and yeah, I'm excited to share that with others. So yeah, that's my story. I think I'm going to be passing you on to Tracy now. Thank you.
Thanks, Sean. That was great. I love hearing everybody's stories. Now, I'm going to change it up a little bit. We've got some amazing stories about how the products have actually helped people with their health and energy levels. But tonight I'm here to sort of chat about how we actually work our businesses out, like how we share our business with people. So for me, I started on my journey with this company just on 2 years ago. I was extremely nervous about doing it because I come from a very small town. There's less than 200 people here, and I didn't have many people on Facebook. I worked 70 odd hours a week, and I just didn't have time for Facebook. So I think I had about 90 friends on Facebook, not very many at all. So I didn't even know how I was going to start sharing my journey with people. So through some fantastic mentorship, we worked together on how I could share my journey, who I could speak to, how I could reach out, and how I could share my journey. And it's now become second nature. Now it's so easy to make friends online and offline as well. And then we talk, and you learn about people, and you care about people, and that's how you get to share your products with people. You know, somebody's always got something, and you can think, maybe I can help with that. And that's all we do. We share and we help people. And then just to build our business, it's just as simple. Somebody's going to have some form of pain. They're going to have an area in their life that they want to improve. We have the tools to help with that as well. So it's just very, very simple. I honestly didn't think I could do this. I was so shy that I would be shaking at the thought of speaking to somebody. But this has helped me come way past that. Now I can speak to nearly anybody. I'm not shy anymore. That's not my excuse anymore. I'm not shy. It's helped me become the word I'm looking for. I can't think the word I'm looking for, but I've become more confident in myself, and it's due to doing this business. So easy. You know, we just love it. It's a passion. It becomes a passion, and when we share our passion, people want to join in with those passions. So I'm going to pass on to Steph, who's going to go a bit further into things for you.
Thanks, Trace. Hi, guys. So, yeah, my name's Steph. I've been in the business for almost 2 years now. I am a mum of 3 young kids, work full time. So I was actually looking for something that was going to give me the flexibility to be able to stay at home with my kids. Paying $2,000 a month in childcare is not very enjoyable. So I was really looking for something to be able to stay at home and spend that precious time with the kids before they're too old and teenagers and don't want to have you around. So when I came across this online, I was very skeptical. I did a lot of research, but once I looked into it further, I really looked at, really loved the business model and how the process is easy to follow, step-by-step guide, just by sharing on social media and by speaking to people. Love that there's obviously no overheads. It's a very small startup cost, and within 2 to 4 weeks I was making a profit after I put in the money that I invested into the business, not waiting 2 to 4 years to make that profit, which was absolutely amazing. And almost 2 years on now, going strong. Wouldn't look back now, and my confidence has gone through the roof. There's no way 2 years ago I'd get on a call like this and talk about my story. So it's really done wonders for every aspect, family, confidence, everything. Yeah, so that's just a little wrap up of how it works and everything. And I will pass you on to Tegan now, and she'll tell you a little bit about how we get paid.
Hey everybody, I'm Tegan. I have been doing my washing while I've been listening to this, so excuse the background. I have been on the products and in the business for a year now. I've actually just renewed my franchise, which is super exciting, and I just tossed my notes somewhere on the floor. Yep, super organised over here. So I am a full-time teacher. I am a mum to a toddler, which is a very energetic toddler, and doing the usual, running a house, the cooking, the cleaning, the everything that goes with being a mum and house running. So life's pretty busy. But when I joined, I was looking for a way to improve my health, but also a way to earn some money. At the time, I was doing lots of extra things like tutoring for 1 hour on whatever day I could fit in, or 2 hours here, and I was trading time for money. I was also, juggling a baby and everything else that goes with that. So coming across this business was amazing because it's not exchanging your time for money. Instead of working 1 hour and getting $50, you work for half an hour to an hour a day, and then you're getting consistent income. So it's not exchanging time for money. It's just building up that ongoing income that you can rely on, and it just gives you that extra boost. So what I'm going to tell you about is how we actually earn money. So first of all, we have basically every time we make a sale, you earn the commission. So there's a base rate for the commission. So everyone starts at the same rate. Once you hit a certain amount, which is actually quite low, it's like including your order, it's like 2 extra orders, I think, of the base program. You get promoted to the next level. So what happens then? You actually get moved up a commission rate. So it jumps up by 4% straight away. The next one is 9%, so it's quite a large jump, and it actually makes a massive difference in what your earnings are. And what I really love about this business as well is you don't need to keep moving a certain amount of product every month or every couple of months or whatever to maintain your level. Once you achieve your level, you stay at that level and you earn at that rate. There's already 2 levels to the income structure there. But my favorite is we actually get little bonuses. And sometimes little, not actually that little. And they're really fun to work towards. So the first one, by moving up the first level, it's like yours and 2 other orders, or 1 and 1 other normal order. You get your move up to your commission, but you also get a bonus of $100 straight back in your pocket. And they give you cute little targets the whole way. And it's just achieving it in certain time frames. So I think in my first pay, I ended up getting like $600 straight up. And I was so shocked to see that money, and it's just built up from there. So it's really awesome to just have that constantly in the background. Earning an extra $500 to $1,000 a month makes such a difference. Think about the mortgage payments. Think about the extra groceries you can get. I buy smoked salmon. I can now feel completely guilt-free about buying my smoked salmon. Anyway, that's enough about me. But if you're on the edge, it's an amazing program. It changes your health. It changes your lifestyle. It just gives you that breathing room, which is really nice. So jump on board. We're an amazing team to work with. And speaking of which, I'm going to pass you back to the lovely Jamie. See you guys.
Thanks so much, Tegan, and everyone else who has shared tonight. You're all amazing, and it's absolutely a gratitude overload to work with all of you and get to take the journey with you. So one of the most exciting things that we get to do on our Tuesday night event is to welcome and celebrate our launches. So brand new team that have just started in the business. We've got Karen, Jess and Jasmine who have just joined the business. So welcome and congratulations on taking the first steps. And we've also got some relaunches tonight. So this is very exciting as well. Some team that have been in the business for a little while who are so super excited. They're relaunching their business. So we've got Bronwyn, Shantae, Vicky and Tracy all relaunching tonight. So congratulations to all of you as well. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who has jumped on to support your loved ones, friends, and family. It's so great to have that support behind you. I know it means the world to me to have support in my family and friends. And if any of you have any questions around the products, the program, any of the stories or the results that you've heard about tonight, or if you'd like some more information on anything, please reach out to the person who invited you tonight and we'll be sure to give you the information that's relevant to what you're after. And thanks so much for jumping on. It's great to see you all on Tuesday night. So thanks very much, guys. Hopefully we'll see you all again next week.